Alright guys, doing a quick beer review, and today we're going over to Track Brewing Co. over in Manchester, and this is the What Could Go Wrong Triple IPA, 10% ABV, brewed in collaboration with Green Cheek Beer Co. and Highland Park Brewery. Recording this on the Saturday of what would have been Hop City 2020. I didn't have tickets anyway, but yeah, I thought it was a good time to get this cracked open because I think all three breweries would have been at the festival this year. But yeah, so this is a triple IPA brewed with Pilsner malt, malted oats, flaked oats, and then the hops are Citra, Citra Cryo, then Strata, and then the yeast is LA3. 440ml can, really nice artwork as per usual from Track, courtesy of AM or AH Creative. So yeah, I picked up a couple of cans of this. I did intend on reviewing the first can, but I opened that like about a week and a half ago, and it was just tasting a little bit too green, to be honest. So I thought, open this, and I know Northern Monk today anyway are doing a little thing on Instagram where people are opening up like the really hoppy beers as a sort of a tribute to Hop City. Which, by the way, the Hop City beer for this year's festival was absolutely gorgeous. So 9% triple IPA. But beer in the glass then, and yeah, it's murky. It's also got that sort of like powdery look to it. I'd say it's got a bit of like a peach compote, a little bit of apricot, and then a dickhead pour right there with 3 fingers worth of a white creamy looking head. Still looking very nice in the behemoth glass. So let's see what we can get on the nose. First of all, you don't smell that it's 10% beer. In fact, it's a really sort of soft and rounded aroma. Definitely get that citra in there. Loads of citrusy characters. Nice sweetness as well. It's amazing how gentle it smells considering the breweries involved and its ABV. But it smells really nice. It's got like a slight creaminess to it. Anyway, let's give it a taste. Cheers all. There's still that little bit of greenness there, but it's not detracted too much from the beer. In fact, it sort of makes you a bit more like aware that it's a 10% ABV triple IPA, really, because you get that a little bit more than the actual alcohol in the beer. Not that you would think that this is a 10% ABV triple IPA. Masked really nicely, not even like a hint of warmth as it goes down. And yeah, that very slight harshness sort of works with the hops that it's coming from, if that makes sense. Still a nice sweet citrusy triple IPA. Got a lovely milky creamy body to it, but nice and soft. And yeah, it's not as potent as you would expect it to be, but then again, I don't think you necessarily need all IPAs to be potent hot bombs that'll make the haze bros jizz in the pants. But you definitely get that American influence in this. Quite reminiscent of some of the sort of like other half IPAs that I've been lucky to try, and you know, like the likes of Trillium, Treehouse, Alchemist. But no, it's surprisingly easy drinking for its style, and I think the triple IPA style really shines when it's sort of a hazy New England. I mean, don't get me wrong, triple IPA in the West Coast style, that could be an absolute banger, especially with the attack on your palate from the bitterness. But I always find that you get a little bit more of an ethanol character with like a West Coast triple IPA, whereas this, it's ridiculously drinkable. Best before is the 13th of July 2020, and this was packaged on the 13th of March, so it's just over a month old. Part of me thinks if I'd have left this for like maybe another week or so, it might have sort of rounded off a little bit, but at the same time, would you have sacrificed a bit of that hop character? But yeah, if you love your Citra hop and you can get hold of this, it's highly recommended. I think it's one of those beers that pops up every now and then on the Track website if they come across, you know, stock that's in like the back of the warehouse or something. But yeah, really gorgeous stuff. It's Track, what do you expect? One of the best breweries in the UK, and I know from other people's thoughts and opinions, people who know a lot more about beer than I do, that both Highland Park and Green Cheek are definitely breweries they should look out for. Part of me thinks I've had a beer from either of those breweries, maybe at Northern Monk in Manchester. It's sort of like a tap takeover. I'm not too sure. It's probably been another weird and wonderful American brewery. But aptly named for the time that it's being recorded, as we're in lockdown. But yeah, I could imagine a beer like this going down really well at something like Hop City. So yeah, hope everyone's at least got something hoppy to drink for the duration of Hop City, of course. A festival that I was so near to actually getting time off work and booking tickets for, but I think at the time that the tickets were announced, I must have been spending my money on something else and couldn't really justify it at that time. But yeah, lovely stuff. In terms of a rating then, on what could go wrong from Track, Green Cheek and Highland Park, I'm going to give that one a very solid 8 out of 10. One that I would definitely drink again. I would like to drink it again actually in a couple of weeks, so if I do a random beer order, then I'll probably pick up another can. And if I do drink it, then you probably won't be seeing this beer review because it'll be deleted. But yeah, Track, one of my favourite breweries, and introduced me to some heavy hitters from across the pond. So that's, what more could you ask for? I do like a good collaboration, especially when it's a sort of East Coast Vermont hazy New England triple IPA, a style that I think is ridiculously underrated and a lot of people get scared of, and I don't know why, because if you want a nice juicy creamy body to your beer, then triple IPAs are the way to go, in my opinion. But yeah, lovely stuff. Link is down below to Track's webshop. They do deliver nationwide. Obviously, I don't know what the distribution laws are like for both Green Cheek and Highland Park, but if they've got web shops, I'll put their links down below for the American viewers. Anyway, highly recommended, an absolute banger from Track once again, and the folks that they've collaborated with. And yeah, thank you for joining me. If you've tried it, let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. What's some of your favourite triple IPAs? Are you a fan of the style? Recommendations, always appreciated. And yeah, cheers for watching, and I shall hopefully see you on the next one. Cheers.